With Salvador Cabañas injured and Roque Santa Cruz rarely fit, Paraguay will be ever more reliant on the goals of Nelson Valdez. Indeed, Valdez scored the goal that secured his side's qualification for the 2010 World Cup, netting the winner in a 1-0 victory over South American giants Argentina. Paraguay might have suffered with someone of the calibre of Santa Cruz out with injury, but with Valdez, they more than filled the gap. So much so that Santa Cruz cannot be guaranteed a return to the side should he be fit. The clever Valdez can operate behind the strikers as well and is guaranteed to give Paraguay a real threat going forward. Midfielder Harry Kewell is arguably the most gifted player to ever come out of Australia. Although now a veteran of the side, he will see this World Cup as the ideal showcase for his undoubted talents. After a spell blighted by injury, the Wizard of Oz is showing a return to the form that made him one of Europe's hottest properties during his Leeds United days. His current side, Turkish giants Galatasaray, are benefiting from Kewell's experience and trickery. He's developed into a skillful, clever attacker with excellent technique and an eye for goal. And the youngest ever Aussie international is now determined to show his undoubted talent on world football's biggest stage. After almost 20 years at the top, Nigeria legend Nwankwo Kanu is regarded as one of the greatest African players of all time. The Nigerian captain has represented his country over 75 times and has notched some crucial goals. That ability and his leadership skills will play an instrumental part in Nigeria's World Cup story. The most decorated African footballer in history, Kanu has won a Champions League, a UEFA Cup, 3 FA Cups and been named African Player of the Year on 2 occasions. This summer's tournament could prove the perfect swan song to a glittering career. Son of a Spanish father and Serbian mother, centre-back Filip Senderos represents Switzerland and is the defensive linchpin of their backline. Senderos suffered a contrast of emotions 4 years ago in Germany. He played in all the group games and scored against South Korea. But in the same game he sustained knee ligament damage and missed out as the Swiss exited to Ukraine. The big centre-back will be hoping for a more successful conclusion to this year's tournament. He's essential to the Swiss chances, and after struggling for form at club side Arsenal, a loan move to English rivals Everton could be the impetus he needs to compete again at the highest level. There are few superlatives left to describe Portugal captain and 2008 World Player of the Year, Cristiano Ronaldo. Despite only being in his mid-20s, Ronaldo has won every individual award in the game, as well as becoming the world's most expensive player when he left Manchester United for Real Madrid in an £80 million deal in July 2009. Fast, strong, brave, skillful, good in the air and two-footed, there is no obvious weakness in Ronaldo's game. Dangerous from set pieces and open play, defences will have to focus for 90 minutes to stand any chance of containing his threat. Having won nearly every honour in club football, Ronaldo will be desperate to make further history in South Africa and fire his talented Portuguese side to their first ever World Cup title. With Ronaldo in their lineup, they've a real chance. 2010 may yet be Ronaldo's year. He, more than anyone else, is the player who could leave a lasting impression on this summer's World Cup. No one will have happier memories of a World Cup than Fabio Grosso. Italy's left-back scored the winning penalty in the 2006 final against France that gave the Italians their 4th World Cup. Grosso will be hoping for a similar ending this time round. As Marcello Lippi's first-choice left-back, he has the ability to make a dramatic impact on the game. The Juventus man is assured in defence and a constant attacking menace, as he proved in Germany 4 years ago. Italy will need Fabio Grosso at his best yet again if they're to retain their title. Striker Marko Pantelic will be spearheading the Serbian attack in South Africa, and he'll be expected to provide the goals that could help his nation progress beyond Group D. Languid and skillful, with an eye for the unexpected, the much-travelled Pantelic has spent the last season in Amsterdam with Ajax, who he joined under the Bosman ruling in September 2009. He was outstanding during qualifying for his nation, and out of contract once again this summer, the frontman will be in the world's biggest shop window come June. And he'll be very keen to carry on his current good work. With more than 100 caps to his name and more than 10 years spent playing in Europe's top leagues, Jeremy will bring much-needed experience to the Cameroon squad in South Africa. Hard-working and reliable, Jeremy usually plays in a holding role for his country. But his versatility has proved invaluable over the years, and he has a proven worth in a number of positions. Excellent at set pieces, Cameroon will be confident of negotiating the group stage, in which Jeremy could have a big say. And expect him to be their man to watch from free kicks. It's always seemed tough on a player as talented as Cesc Fabregas that he's struggled to hold down a place in Spain's starting lineup. But with a midfield containing Xavi and Andres Iniesta, Fabregas has had to wait for his chance to shine. But his skill over strength style has made a considerable impact in this current Spanish success story. And it's a testament to the strength of this Spain squad that Fabregas has often been forced to make his impact from the bench. In English football, where he captains Arsenal, Fabregas has few peers in midfield, combining a sublime touch with a keen eye for goal. He'll be hoping he can now show the world his undoubted talents this summer and help the European champions add a world title to their collection.